My damage has been going up like mad lately, and it is about time I learn how to kill Lucid. It can't be that hard, right?
Wrong.
Why do I get tunnel vision so bad? Lucid is not too high on the boss list, coming in shortly after Lotus and Damien, although the difference in health is pretty monumental, going from around 1.3 trillion on Lucid and Damien to 24 trillion health on Lucid, split into two 12 trillion health phases in normal mode. But if you want to progress to that sweet arcane armor, you gotta learn how to kill this fool. And she has a few fun mechanics to pay attention to. Firstly, the one that was giving me the most grief was these freaking golem boys. They spawn all the time in both the phases, but in the first phase they are so much more of a problem. When one of these things spawns, you have a split second to react, get out of the way before it lands on you, hits you for a bunch of damage, and if you stay inside it for like a second, it's gonna kill you. You can't walk past them, you can't jump over them. If you teleport over one, you take massive damage. If one lands near you, you take a chunk of damage. If you neglect them even the slightest bit, they'll take over your whole map. These things suck. All the meanwhile, these little butterflies are shooting little glowy pellets at you. And these things aren't too bad until you're standing in the wrong spot and they chain hit you like a freaking machine gun. But once per time you take out Lucid's health bar, you're able to clear the butterflies on the screen. Usually we go over to one of these statues on either side and hold down your interact harvest key thing. And that'll get rid of all of them. And you want to do this firstly so you don't get shot with little pellet things. But secondly, if they fill up your map too much, they're just gonna you're dead.
Psst, hey bro, could you like the video please? It really helps me out. Thanks. Oh, and subscribe.
Alright, anyways. In the second phase, it's a little bit different. There's actually a chance to survive. You gotta do some Space Invader dodging shit. But I just avoided it like the plague. I never had that happen. And now one of Lucid's relatively easier mechanics for a class with teleports at least is her sickle attack. Now these things, they shoot out in all kinds of directions and they're just these purple waves. And if you've got a teleport, you can just teleport straight through them. But in the second phase, they move so much quicker. So you wanna make sure that you're just well and clear out of the way. Every time she had this purple glow around her or my anxiety spiked, I would just move to the other side of the map. And a super fun mechanic that will kill you if you stop paying attention, even the slightest bit, is the dragon that just one-shots you. Every now and then Lucid will play her little flute for a split second. I never even saw it because I wasn't looking at Lucid, I was avoiding things too much, but a big text appears across your screen and it says, "She's summoned a powerful monster, get the fuck out of the way." You can, in the first phase, get right under its chin and that's how you avoid the damage, or if you've got an iframe that lasts long enough, you can survive it that way. And then in the second phase, you can either go to the very bottom platform or the very top platforms. And now that I think about it, the bottom platform's probably better because it has a teleport on it. I don't know if the Golem Boys can break that platform because they definitely can break the top platform while you're standing on it. As well as the golems in the first phase, Lucid summons these spiky boys, which are really fucking annoying. But if you don't stand directly under her, mostly these are avoidable. But if you walk into them, they hurt. And then as well as all these other mechanics that are out to kill you, every now and then in the first and second phase, you'll just get a bomb on you, which you get roughly 4 seconds to react to, and unless you get into the disco balls of safety, you're gonna get exploded. You can iframe it, which is sometimes a good option because even if you're inside the disco ball of safety, you're gonna take 90% of your health as damage, so it's painful. And it's really easy to get comboed out by stuff because constantly in the first phase, she's just summoning these flower thingies that explode and hit you for a bit of damage. It's pretty much negligible damage until it stacks you out with something else. Then it's a pain in the ass. Seriously, first phase is way more dangerous than second phase. Second phase just takes longer. Because in second phase, Lucid just gets 2 different abilities. First being the touch ability where she glows red and she just kind of flies around the map in a pattern. And this is pretty easy to avoid. There's safe spots everywhere, or you can just generally avoid it. And the other being the lasers of death, which I actually kind of hate and I suck at avoiding. So I ended up just using my ethereal form. Ethereal? Ethereal. And in the second phase, that's basically all you need to iframe and I feel like it should be up. And if it's not, well good luck. And now, like I said, clearly my damage has gone up a lot in the last couple of weeks. I didn't expect to be hitting this boss for so much without any buffs. So I just wanted to learn the mechanics a bit more before I brute forced it. And boy, did I brute force it. I have never had so many buffs in my life. I even had the bubble tea from this week. It was beautiful. And then on top of all this, I employed the cheekiest strat I could think of. I didn't want to have to deal with the first phase as much as possible. So what I did is I stacked my Feud's Wisdom up to 5 stacks just before going in, and then waited so long that I almost lost my stacks, but got in just in time to get the 6th one off. And so now as I start the boss fight, I'm invincible for 30 seconds.
Tactical nuke incoming!
How the hell am I hitting a 5 bill? What the fuck? Okay, concentrate. Damn, dude. I'm whiffing it. That was so dumb. Okay, we gotta chill out. Nice and slow. Oops. Oh, baby. Oh, God, that feels good. That feels so good. I was concentrating so hard. I killed her. I hope I get a chance to change into... Where's her loot? There it is. Oh, God, that is just such a weight off my shoulders. Oh, God. Holy shit, bro. That was just... It was stressful, but it wasn't so bad. Dude, I was hitting hard. I was not even looking at what damage I was doing. I was just looking at things I had to watch. I gotta watch in the recordings. Dude, where was... Oh, I still had that buff on. 60% will have to do. That feels good. Did I forget anything? Nah, 290% drop, good enough. Wait. Bro, you only get 2? 290%? 2? Oh my god. I'm feeling so good. We're getting these to 21. Look, 30% success. Less than 30% chance to break. Those are good odds. And I only needed to succeed twice. And I had such bad luck with the helmet. I literally can't get bad... Woo! And then probably I should do these before I run out of money because I'm so poor, naturally. Come on, these pants, 2 in a row isn't even that bad at 30%. It's like a guarantee almost. Woo! Dude, oh man. Dude, what just happened?
Bitch, I'm always at the guala, yeah, and you are not.